Hey, you guys, and welcome back to My Messy Life. I'm Heather P., and this is episode 6. I got it right this time. Just letting you know, it was episode 5, but I said 6 on my last episode. My bad. Like I said, you guys, I don't go over these because if I did, I'd get insecure and I wouldn't post it. Let's just be honest. So I'm raw dogging it. I do it and then I post it. And then after I do the videos for like TikTok and Instagram, and then I realize my mistake. And I'm like, oh, oops. But this is real life, guys. This is real life. I don't have, excuse me, I don't have filters. I'm not going to use filters because I don't walk around with a freaking filter on my face all the time. Okay? I just don't. Um, I'm not doing all the skin stuff and the Botox. I'm not doing all that. No. And you guys will find out why. There's a lot to know. But I am going to try to age gracefully. I'm going to try to age. Let's put it that way. Let's get to the aging. Okay. But you guys, thank you for coming back for episode 6. So in episode 5, I let you know that it all started in March and April with a sore throat for 42 days on the left side, only red on the left side. And I was miserable. You guys, I'm so sorry. I'm late this week on getting my podcast out because I just have not been well at all. And I even had food poisoning yesterday. It's been rough. I haven't been sleeping very good. I've been getting a lot of cold sweats, a lot of fever. My blood wasn't... Anyway, we'll get into that another time. But bear with me, okay? Squirreling off. My ADD is getting me. Okay, so we went through all of that, and that was all in April. And I'm just still not feeling good, right? So July comes around. And first, before we get into July, does anyone have any ideas? Comment, post, share, like. Okay, so July comes around, and I went out of town with my sister, and we were only gone for 3 days. It was great. We had a wonderful time. But during that, a tooth started to hurt. Can you guess which side? That's right. That's right. The left. The upper left. So it was the very, very back upper left that was hurting. But the second to last was hurting too. I didn't know if it was referred pain or if it's that tooth. You know, it's kind of hard to tell sometimes with teeth. But oh man, it hurt. It hurt to chew. It hurt to lay down. It hurt. Like all I could focus on was this tooth. So I called the dentist. I let him know. He said, when you get back in town, give me a call and we'll get you in. So I did. And they took the x-ray. They did the taps. They're like, yeah, you've got an infected tooth. No, you guys, I'm not huge into root canals because in layman terms, they just kill your root, tunnel out everything and hope they get the infection. But you can still get an infection in a root canal tooth. FYI. It's happened. Yes, it has, my friends. And you don't know. That's not what happened to me. But yes, it's happened in my life, but not to anything over here. These teeth were fine. No cavities, no nothing in them at the time. No root canals, no cavities, no nothing. My front teeth have root canals. Whole nother story. Yes, I do have implants. I have 3 of them. I did have 4. One was removed because I have where my bone dies around the implant. It's very slow and it's extremely painful. Sucks. Okay, so I go in. I'm not getting a root canal. I said, pull it. Pull it. It's in the very back. No one's going to see it. This is miserable. I have to have this gone. So they pull it. I go home. Now, mind you, I've had teeth pulled, remember? I don't know if I did say it. The 4 front teeth were growing into my nose when I was a kid. So they had to go in and turn them around so they'd grow in properly. I've had a lot of problems with my teeth, but dentists say my teeth are fine. You know, I don't know. Anyway, so about 2 days into it, I'm like, you guys, I'm still feeling like I have a bad tooth. Like it hurts to lay down. I shouldn't be feeling like this after I just had a tooth pulled. It's a whole different type of healing pain, and this is not healing pain. So I go back to the dentist, and I'm like, you know what? I don't mean to be rude, but maybe we pulled the wrong tooth. And he's like, no, Heather, we didn't pull the wrong tooth. That was clearly infected. But let's take a look at this one. So we do an x-ray, we do another tap, and it's like, no, that's got to be infected too, which is strange and weird. Whoa, never heard that before. Anywho, so I was like, okay, well, I don't care if it's strange. I don't care if it's weird. You need to take it. Like, you have to take it. I can't live like this, you guys. So he says, okay, I'll take it. It's a second to the back. You can't see it. When I tell you that I now understand the 80s slang of ring my bell, not the song ring my bell, that's a whole nother thing. But like you got your bell rung, I totally get it. When they took out that tooth, I felt like the dentist chair I was in was spinning. Just not the room, the chair. And I just kind of felt woozy. I'm like, well, I don't feel very good. But at the same time, I felt like somebody hit me. Like, have you ever been hit in the head? If you have, you totally know what I'm talking about. And like the birdies are flying around. I felt like that. As soon as that tooth was starting to get moved and as soon as it came out, I was like, I don't feel very good. And I felt like that ever since, pretty much. I mean, I still like on and off feel like that, but pretty much I feel like that all the time. So, does that help you get an idea of what it is? Anybody? Anybody? Okay. So they take it out. It's infected. What the heck? Okay, this is strange. All right, go home, heal. Okay. A few days go by. No, it still feels like there's a bad tooth. Maybe this was all referred pain. Like the ring my bell, like feeling like I was knocked out, like something's going on. He's not thrilled about it, but he does pull the tooth because having the first two like that was strange. Well, this one doesn't really have infection on it, but a little bit. And that's not normal. Like none of this is normal. Well, in like a month and a half, I have an annual coming up with my new PCP up at the U. Because I want all my doctors to be able to talk to each other because I have stage 4 cirrhosis. I want to make sure like whatever I'm taking, the liver doctor knows. And, vice versa, right? So I go up there and I'm like, I'm pretty much healed by now. I'm not 100% healed, but for the most part, I'm healed on the outside. The inside's still healing. So I go and tell the doctor, look, this is what happened to me. He already knows about the sore throat because, he gave me medicine. In July, I had this tooth issue. I got 3 teeth removed, infection. Like I felt like I was twisting and turning. I still don't feel good. I'm still not feeling good. I'm still kind of feeling like I got my bell rung a little. Still a little dizzy, a little nauseous, not really a fever. Just not feeling good and still feeling like I was hit by a truck. And he's like, well, that's strange. And no, that's not right. We're getting an MRI. Awesome. Okay, let's get an MRI. So we get the MRI. And I'll tell you what the MRI says on the next episode 7. I will tell you, however, he did give me a phone call. And I remember after the MRI, I was walking out to my car. It was like 8 or 9 in the morning. And I remember not feeling good. Oh, God, I was dragging that day, you guys. Ugh, the fatigue is real. And I remember just feeling like, okay, you can get out of bed. You can do this. You got to get on with your day. And he calls me, and I remember him going, hey, Heather. And I was like, hey. And he's like, I got the MRI. I was like, great diagnosis. Yes. And he's like, well, we can't really see much because of the teeth being taken out. Wait, I'm sorry. See what? Excuse me. I'm sorry. What did you say? Yeah, unfortunately, because you had your teeth taken out, the healing has kind of gotten in the way. Wait, I'm sorry. What? But how are you feeling? Are you kidding me? I'm feeling like crap. That's why I came to you. But, well, I think this is what it is possibly. And I'll tell you what it is on the next episode. Now, remember, throughout this, I do get some other diagnosis besides the one that it actually is. We do have to do some surgeries. We do have to do some biopsies and blood work. And there's a lot of naysayers. And yeah, but I promise you by episode 10, you guys will have it all of it. Okay, so I wanted to see how you guys are doing. How are my friends? How was your Mother's Day? How was your week? Do you guys have anything fun planned for Memorial? Let me know. Hit me up. Like, share. I'm also on iHeartRadio now. I'm going to try to be on all platforms I can. And I'm just hoping that you guys are doing really well. I'm hoping that someone is bringing some joy into your life. I'm hoping that you guys are getting some gratitude and some good juju coming your way. And I'm just hoping for nothing but amazing things for you guys. I really am. Hit me up. Let me know. Are you guys having a wonderful time? I'm trying to stay positive for my friends out there. I know it's really hard, especially when you're sick and it's very lonely. Really lonely sometimes, especially when you feel like you're battling it alone. And I want to let you know that if you are sick, you are not alone. And I know that there's people that are worse off than me for sure. I am not going to compare. All I want to know is I want to feel your feeling, and I want you to know that someone is there for you, in your corner, rooting you on, and thinks that you're amazing. Because we all need that. And that's what this place is for. It's your safe space, okay? And I want you guys to know that. All right, so now remember, episode 7 coming up. You guys will hear what the MRI possibly could show. But there's a little bit more of a road to go before we get to the diagnosis. But it is something. All right, so what is my Utah thing today? My Utah thing, you guys, is sloughing. Did anyone ever use that word? I know this might be more of a Gen X word. Sloughing. I'll use it in a sentence. Me and my friends in 8th grade, we were sloughing all the time. Does anyone have an idea of what it is? I know my Utahns will. My Gen Xers. It's cutting school. We're skipping school. It's so funny because when I say it to my daughter, I'm like, do your friends slough? She's like, wait, what? What did you just say? I'm like, I think this is a Utah thing. And when my husband, he came back here, he's like, I've never heard anyone use the word slough until I came to Utah. That's my Utah thing, the word slough. Anyway, I hope you guys have an amazing day. It's a wonderful Sunday. I hope you guys enjoy it. Spend time loving on yourselves, okay? Giving yourself some attention because you guys deserve it. All right, my beautiful friends. Oh, I was also asked recently, excuse me, I need a drink. Why do I say bye? And I have to address that. So I really love jamming in my car, you guys. That's like, if I'm really stressed or whatever, I get in my car, I go for a drive, sometimes up the canyon, just on the freeway, whatever, and I bump my music. Now, what I mean by bump my music is I'm from the 90s, you guys, okay? I had a system in my car. I know. I loved it, okay? I had 215 Kenwoods, and they bumped. Like, boom, okay? A boom. The treble on it, too, let me tell you, you could hear it 3 blocks away. And when I got really close, your windows were like, da-da-da-da-da. It was freaking amazing. Anyway, of course, I got old, okay, and I couldn't have it anymore because I'm old and I had a daughter. Well, then my daughter got old and I got a car instead of like an SUV because I always wanted a fast car, you guys, and I finally got one a year ago. And my husband was like, you need a little system in here. And I was like, oh my gosh, I can't. I'm too old. I'm so old. But he did it anyway. And they're little. They're not big speakers. They're not 15s. But they're enough to go boom, boom. And these stock stereos now, are you guys kidding me? Some of the bass on those are ridiculous. Anywho, so now I'm a boom, boom. So when I'm in my car and I'm booming and I'm driving and I'm rocking, I am a Utah driver. And a lot of the times when someone's blocking me, I'll go around and I'll be like, bee, bee. Or if someone's bugging me, I'm like, bee. And it's just kind of like my little fun, you know, my humor. Sometimes it's dark, sometimes it's light, but it's humor. And it just makes people laugh, especially when you do the facial expression with it, like, bee. It's fun and it makes me laugh, you know, and I'm about myself. Let's not get this twisted. It's taken me a long time to love myself, okay? And I do love myself and I respect myself, which I told you has taken me 40 something years to get to. And I like that about me. And I'm so glad I'm finally there. And I hope that you guys are there. And I hope you guys are finding your way there because it starts within you, you know, the love for yourself. And then you can give love to others. So just saying, something to think about. Anyway, so that's how and why I do my B. I'm still looking for a sign off. If you guys have one, let me know. Um, like I'm telling you, my dream, Sirius XM, come on, hire me. I'll come to LA. I will do your thing or voiceovers. How you doing? Have some fun with it. But yeah, let's make my bucket list dream happen while I'm still here. I like it. All right, you guys, what are your guys' dreams? Do you have any? Have you fulfilled them? Do you guys have a bucket list? Let me know. All right, my friends, I got to get going. I'm exhausted and I got a lot to do. I got laundry. Anyone else hates laundry? I hate laundry. And I hate the word hate, but I'm going to use it for laundry because laundry sucks. Everything about it sucks. I am not one of those people that's like, I love laundry. I love doing it. I love folding it. And I love putting it away. No, I don't. I don't love anything about it. I don't love it at all. I don't like the stinkiness of it. I don't like the changing of it. I don't like the folding of it. I don't like the putting away of it. I don't like any of it. No. Maybe if it was in my closet and it was just like here, there, easy peasy, right? In, out, straight away. No, you got to walk up and down all these stairs. You got to fold it. You got to deliver it to other people's rooms. You know, it's like that and dinner. Figuring out dinner. Those are like the two things I hate the most. And I hate the word hate, but I'm going to use it for those because I hate it. Let me know. What are you guys' thoughts? Do you love it? Because if you do, come do mine. Please. Like, I will show up with the stains and wrinkles because I'm so tired of laundry, you guys. I'm so tired. Back in the day, I used to be like, oh, no. Actually, no, I didn't. No, I didn't. I used to come with wrinkles. Yeah. No, I didn't care much then either. Yeah. No shame. I got to remember that. That should have been my podcast. No shame. It's too late. It's my messy life. All right, my beautiful friends. Have a happy Sunday. I will see you again really soon for episode 7, and we'll get into more of it. Thank you for being with me for episode 6, The Debacle. And I will see you guys and talk to you guys again soon. All right, my friends. Thank you for joining me, Heather P., on My Messy Life. I'll see you again soon. Bye.